Well, I've not done this for a long time, but today I'm going to try and reuse a laptop LCD panel. So this is an ACER. I had to zoom out quite a lot so that you can see the full glory of it. So it's an ACER. Let me show you the logo. And it is, what is it? Model number M52309. 19 volts, made, I don't know, 02? Not sure. Is it 02? Is it 19? I don't know how date codes work. But yeah, this has got a 17-inch screen, I think, and it no longer boots. I think the keyboard's broken. Probably could reuse it, but I'm going to repurpose the screen today. So I'll open this, and as you see, I've already got the panel on it. So I've looked at the panel previously to get the adapter card for it. So it's a B173RW01 V3 panel. So let's take that out. Quite a nice design. There's just a couple of screws down here, and then the whole front bezel just comes off. So I think I just used my spudger for that. This is another one of these videos that doesn't really go with filming on the desk, but when I took this off the first time, behind there was sellotape, double-sided sellotape to hold that, so you had to prise it a little bit, but it's fine. It's all popped in the rest of the way around. Okay, so I'll keep that bezel. That's going to be useful. And what have we got to undo now? So there are a couple of screws down the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4 over there, and I think there's these two at the top as well, one there, one there. So let's undo those. I'll do the top first. Well, you can probably see yourself in that. I think that will allow me to pull that off. Yeah, I'm not going to reuse this laptop, but the webcam is just catching there, so I can just pull out. I think it's got a little connector. There you go. And what have we got on the back? Okay, there's up here there is the wire for the microphone, which I don't really want to keep, but I'll undo it from here. In fact, let's just slit the metal. Well, that's going to mess the exposure up. I'll just slit the metal here if I can. No, that's not going to happen. There you go. I think I can get rid of the back then. I don't know whether to undo the panel, just take the panel out completely, but I need this to hold the bezel on because I'll use all of the back frame for the back of the monitor when I make it, if it works. So let's just get rid of the Wi-Fi antennas. The screw down there I've missed. There's a sticky pad of some kind. Yeah, sticky pad. So it'll probably be here as well. Oh, there you go. All right, so this can be my front and back bezel for the screen when I make it. And at some point I'll take this off the laptop and get the hinges out. Let's just carefully pull this off. I won't be needing this. I love touching the bits that you're not allowed to touch. All right. Managed to somehow lose the inverter for that as well. Oh well, I mustn't have put it back in. All right, let's just take the panel out. I don't want this to be a how to take apart an ACER laptop video, really. Ooh, don't like the sound of that. That's going to ruin my day, that bit is. Let's try again. It is going to ruin my day, you know. Okay, so should have done this at the start really, but here's my VDU driver kit, and it looks very much like that is the same. So here's hoping that will be the correct one for this. Let's put this out of the way as well. I'll try and zoom in now. So this is a very basic kit, but I think I've had it a while. I think I paid about £20 for this to be delivered, which was quite a lot. Probably because it's got the specific firmware on it. So I'm buying it for a particular panel as opposed to just buying a generic driver card and trying to work out the correct firmware to put on it. So on this occasion I decided to splash out on a custom card, and I will try not to kill it, which I quite often do when I'm doing these conversions. Alright, so there we go. We've got a few different things in there. We've got a VGA, is it DVI, HDMI. It looks like we've also got some audio channels as well on it. Haven't got an inverter, which is going to be a bit of a pain, so I'll have to use an inverter from somewhere else for this one. Let's just see what happens when I plug the power supply in. Keep all the other stuff away from it so nothing shorts out. Alright, yeah, so we've got a little light there, so it does work. That's good. Off, on. So let's remove that for now. Okay, so let's just pop this in. This particular one's got the green bit on the top. Well, that's the wrong way. I think we have to have the contacts on the top for this, so let's pop that in. That should be all it takes, I think. I might get the tape off the other thing and tape it. Alright. So let's see if we can see anything on this if we turn it on. Hey, lovely. Right. We have an output straight away. So yeah, this is good because it doesn't have a it doesn't have an inverter, does it? It's OLED, which is cool. So when I turned it on, it definitely did something for a second and then went away again, didn't it? Probably because it said no signal. Alright, well, it's definitely doing something, but I think I'll put some HDMI into it and see whether it will just pop to life from there. So let's just use my headless Mac with a head for a change. And keep this out of the way so no shorting happens. Okay, so I think menu did something there. Oh, there you go. Oh, hey. Well, that looks beautiful. Look at that. Right, let's zoom out a bit. Whoops, no, wrong way. Let's zoom out a bit. So I can see that is a beautiful Mac desktop there. And it looks excellent on this. Fantastic. So it looks like I'm going to be able to use this. So I'm going to take apart the hinges so that I can maybe reuse the hinges. Put this back in the bezel to make sure that it's safe and not bendy. And then I think this might be a fantastic project to have as a external LED monitor out here. It looks absolutely great. Wow, this is a fantastic screen for this. Lovely. That's how easy it is, if you get the right controller card for the right screen, to reuse it when you've got a laptop that's broken. Of course, mostly laptops break because people have dropped them and the screen's broke. Every so often you'll get a laptop that just doesn't boot, it's dead, various issues with it. This is a great way to reuse the screen. So here's my finished monitor. Let's start up the Mac. There you go. So the Mac's working wonderfully. And if I just lean forward on this, I've 3D printed a box for the controls. I need to grind off these bolts, and there's a box for the controller card as well. And as you see, the HDMI fits in lovely. So a little hole there through to poke the data wire across, and I had to widen that up a little bit more there just so that I could get the plug in. But using the existing frame, whoa Dusty, using the existing screen and frame from the laptop is definitely the way to go. And I've just got to work out a way to mount that to the back just to hide the hinges. So there you go, another repurposed laptop screen. Quite a simple little video there really. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.